You guys always have stuff to ask me. I don't think I've done a Q&A in a while, so I don't know. Oh, wait, maybe we'll be here for a while, but cheers. Are you doing the anime React anime mana? I'll be honest, I don't really like it. I think it's okay. I'm very torn about the issue. One, I really love Toast. Two, I really love watching shows with people is really fun. Watching shows with Twitch guys, awesome. Like I wish I could watch like sports with Twitch chat, but it's just something that like is kind of illegal, and I'm just waiting for him to go to jail. And like everyone else, like I do think it's kind of weird. Everyone knows it's not legal, President Twitch isn't cracking down. Are you? I don't think Twitch has ever cracked down on it before companies do, like force them to. It's never been in their MO. A lot of times streamers are watching shows directly on stream instead of doing watch parties. Watch parties suck ass. As someone who loved the idea of watch parties, the fact that like it's only for people who also have Twitch Prime, it's for instance, and it's only for people who are like in the States, where it's like illegal for people internationally, like that sucks ass. I would love to do watch parties for stuff, but like the way that it's implemented, it just doesn't feel good. Can you defend Ovilee's take? Can you try? Bro, Ovilee said that Weathering with You was way better than Your Name, and I was just like, bro, I like you too much to flame the shit out of you. I'm sorry. Weathering with You is a very whatever movie. I thought Your Name had much more impact because it's like, if I was to show someone who didn't know anime Your Name, they would like it. I couldn't even say the same about Weathering with You. I feel like doesn't have the same impact. It has better animated moments. I think Your Name for sure was a better movie. It had left like a cultural impact, kind of, so to speak. Your best memories over the years, career related to, if personal? All of my best memories are spending times with friends. I'll be honest. It's not the stuff that you see on camera, even though I've had great memories on camera. It's usually like the late night moments at like 2 a.m. where like we're just shooting the shit and stuff is very good. That's like the stuff that I know that I'll look back on very fondly. It's one of the things I worry about the most. I think moving out, our house dynamic is very good. It's like everyone knows to give up some of their time every day to go downstairs to eat or to hang out. I'm gonna be very sad. If you like spending one-on-one time with outside of the TV, I don't really spend one-on-one time with you. What are you drinking for the night? I am drinking strawberry soju. I'm almost done with one bottle. I'm not drinking that much tonight. I'm a little sick, so. That's a riot fighting game. It's gonna be great. It's a riot game. It's gonna be great. Words I used to say about Blizzard games. Damn. Rest in peace. Anyone banned for New Year, New Me? I don't know about that. Who's someone you know that are friends with and you want to become better friends with? Too personal of a question. Not really interested in saying on stream. I'm moving to LA soon and let's try food places. Go to K-Town. Walk around. There'll be some good stuff. Favorite movie you saw this year? Was Parasite this year? Well, let me go look. Best movies of the year. Definitely not Spider-Man. It was good. Suicide Squad, really good. The Green Knight was complete ass. I can't think of it, but I did have one movie that I loved the most. I just don't know what it was. But I wish I knew the movies that I saw this year. We'd say it's been a relatively positive year. I don't think I've ever had a negative year in like the last 10 years. I'll be honest. It's always been a net positive. But like this year, I felt like a lot of bad stuff happened with like a lot of good stuff. I don't know. It was definitely a divisive year for me. But in the end, I think it's the same thing that I tweeted, right? I think not a single year has gone by in the last decade where I did all the goals I wanted to at the start of the year. I don't even make resolutions anymore. I never do. Because I find that I don't keep them when I talk about it. It's just like, there's just stuff I want to do, and I try to do it as soon as I can. And I think that even though I've never had a single year where I did everything that I wanted at the very end, I still think it ended up being pretty good. I look at my year by like over the years, like I take like several years put together, I think about the stuff I've done, and I always am pleasantly surprised by how much I've accomplished. So even though I may not be happy every year about not fulfilling all the goals I set for myself, I find that commonly that I set too many goals for myself. I don't think that's a problem. It's like I fulfill what I can, and then what I can't, I just keep trying. And I think that's just me. That's pretty fair. Any games to look forward to that I feel like it's been a long drought? I'm looking forward to Monster Hunter Rise, Elden Ring, and one other game that it's slipping my tongue right now. What do you think was the game of the year? For me, Hades. No question. Lost Ark, yeah. Try God of War PC release. If nothing else is around, yes, I'm down. But I might be sucked into Monster Hunter Rise. Hades was like by far my game of the year. Like, by far, not even close. Better than It Takes Two. It Takes Two was the best cooperative experience, but it wasn't the best game. Wasn't Hades 2020, was it? Did I play it in 2020? I played it in 2021, right? I want to make Discord with a bunch of friends to play games. It's kind of like you and your friend group. I don't have any friends that like to play video games. What do you think the best way to go around to that is? Forums, Reddits, subreddits? Not really sure. Hard to say. I played it this year, I'm pretty sure. Can I try Pokemon Legends Arceus? If it's on the PC, maybe, but definitely not otherwise. Excited about Bleach 1000 Year War? Yeah, but it's be like a year away or something, right? It's gonna be a while away. Fall 2022? Oh, that's kind of far. Girlfriend arc for 2022? Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Any sub patches for the year? Probably a little bit down the year. Well, actually, sub patches are an interesting thing. I would have to redo all the sub patches if I wanted to do one for later, and I'm not sure how I wanted to approach it. So, I've talked to someone about it, and it's kind of hard to come up with ideas. But at some point, yes. Happy Nude Year, Scarra. Is that what it is? Take my pants off right now. Happy Nude Year. Will OTV ever visit Australia? Probably not. I would only visit Australia for like friends. But like, I don't really have that many down there. What's your best advice for someone looking to stream full time? My best advice is to never just start full time. Have stream with as like a hobby and then try to figure out if you like it or not. Or I've heard of people who spend a lot of money on like VTubing stuff, like a full software hardware model, and then realize they don't really like streaming. I think it's something where if you want to go full time, you do it part time first, figure out if you like it, and then go full time after. You can support it. I have a game to play. My favorite games don't stream well, and I feel lost. I don't think you should chase what doesn't stream well. There are very successful MMO streamers. Sure, MMOs don't stream that well, but it's also something where it's like you don't have to worry about that question because you're not competing against the people who have to worry about that. And when you're at the very beginning, getting your initial viewers is a lot. It doesn't matter what game you play. You play Hollow Knight? Yes. Hollow Knight platformers? Not really. Don't get me wrong. I think that streamers do have to worry about what they stream, and it's a very important, big part of their stream. But I think that question is something that doesn't... It's like a thing you worry about later in your streaming career. Once you've established an audience, a significant audience. It's not a thing you have to figure out at the very beginning. Are we the collabs with other groups? Yes, sure. Simon with a collab with many groups, they come to LA. You know, I didn't know who the Sadmen were until someone told me that we were like them. And I'm like, who? They're huge though. They're fucking crazy. They like a lot of stuff that we want to do. I'm like, oh wait, they already made a video about it. How much of his struggle difference Scarra OTV brands? Not hard at all. I think I normally don't do that much with OTV. Aside from like play certain games with them. Like I think the games I play are very isolating usually. I usually play like 3 or 4 games, but they're like very isolating. And like it's because of that I don't tend to have an issue with it. Because yeah, it's just not something that overlaps. What are your goals for 2022? I don't have goals. I don't set goals for years. I think it's not useful for me. I find that if I try to set goals, I just never reach them anyways. And I don't usually ever want to set goals publicly because I definitely don't reach them for sure. It's just small things that I like to do usually when I look at. For instance, like something small that's not really a New Year's resolution. It's like I just wanted to give up diet soda just in general. Doesn't mean I stopped drinking. It just means that like I've been drinking a lot of diet soda over the years. I'm like, let's see what happens if I cut it. Replace diet soda with alcohol. That's a Tarkov. It's literally Path to Exile in FPS form. That's how I think of Tarkov. I think it's really great. It's a really, really good game. I think sometimes, you know, it'd be nice to have a quality of life thing. That would be cool. I don't think it's that bad to add a fucking map into the game. You don't have to even show where you are. It'd just be cool for new players to open a fucking map that you could buy for like cheap or some shit, you know? But like, you know, it's not that bad. Could use a little bit. Yeah, search bar and inventory. Maybe not having to identify every single item in the shop at the very beginning of the game is not a bad idea. So you know, not everything has to be painful. You know, I don't like pulling teeth every time I play. Happy New Year, Big Day. Happy New Year, Peter. I'll drink to that. Monster Hunter Rise in 2 weeks, bro. Oh, cheers. This is green grape. Do you think the patch will glitch for people experiencing New Year's at different times? Yeah, I hope so. Whoa, 3 more hours, guys. 3 more hours. Whoa, chill. It's New Year's Eve. I'll look at it after. Has your career grown over the last year? Not really. Others thinking you're starting to advance so much on OTV, what advice or insight do you have? The people are all that matter, in my opinion. You will be successful at anything as long as you choose the right people. I waited for the volume 8 to end before starting The Wandering. Dude, I don't know, man. I'm just not in the mood to read fantasy fiction at the moment. Do I ever keep contact with old Dick? Just cutie kiwi and them. JHBT, sorry, just come here and say happy year, have a good 2022. You too, man. Are you gonna try another Star Temper this year? No, I think it's too ambitious. Oh, not ambitious. I think I didn't have a good enough idea. I'd like to do something maybe similar with collaborating with VTubers, but maybe in a more smart way, I would say. Q&A, I'm done. Oh, there is something that actually maybe I could share. I have a document. I can't even show some of the later stuff, but I had a document from a bunch of the earlier things that inspired me from January to about, I updated till about June. Kind of want to show you guys this. Hold on. Let me go and switch this. Let me show you some of the doc that I ended up writing. This is just throughout the year, probably the first half of the year, because I didn't really update it the second half. I don't know if I'm going to show you the doc. It's got some embarrassing stuff. I talk about the people in the house. I'm very grateful for them. This is like a document about my inspirations for, I guess, just things. A lot of motion graphics, a lot of cool stuff. Things that inspired me throughout the year to do things or elevate my content, so to speak. And so like one of the things was I played a lot of Code Vein, and I really loved how they did the storytelling in Code Vein, where like you kind of walk through, watch yourself out there, and the story gets told as you walk through the stuff. I thought that was really sick, really cool, like example of really interesting storytelling. Really a particular reason, but if I had to give one, so I thought this was really cool. Because you were alive when I went from, that was the very beginning of the year. I went from there to Takahata. For people who don't know, I always feel like he has such a sick setup. Actually, is he streaming right now? He's actually streaming right now. But he has like a bar setup which has like alerts based on what people follow. And I think he was one of my first inspirations when I was doing VTubing. Another VTuber inspiration was Egocider. I thought a lot of, because she does everything herself too, so it's really nice. So I think like some of her like additional insect forms. She's like an insect VTuber. This is like her terrifying form. I thought it was really cool. In terms of non-VTube, what the fuck? Whippy removed his video? Bro. I was watching Whippy, the GTA role player, and he did some really sick transitions for storytelling. That was really nice. What else? Hello, I didn't. Oh, I was gonna use this for something in the future. Educational video for the software. Hit film. So today we're gonna be showing you. I was gonna potentially use this kind of edit somewhere because I thought it was cool when I was watching WandaVision. Just something I was looking at. The other thing that I thought was, what the fuck? This video is unavailable. I was looking at Maximilian dude because I think he's a really interesting streamer, and I really love his intro. If this one. I think. God damn, okay. He has like a 30-second intro, which is sick. And it actually worked. This is sick. This is all hand-done animation for all the fighting games he plays. And at the end, it's him running with all of his characters that he plays. I thought this was sick. Whoever did his intro for him was incredible. Did a really great job. I have a line that says Skebs, and it says LOL, not falling down this fucking hole, but really awesome to be honest. What is this one? I'm fucking here. Oh, this clip from Burn, I thought was hilarious. I love Burn. He's like one of my favorite GTA role players. Just call the police as soon as humanly. Sharingan. What the fuck?
You need to be very careful because your next steps are going to decide your fate. Demon, lion, dragon, tiger.
What the fuck, boy?
Fire style, fireball jutsu.
I fucking love Bird. He's my favorite GTA role player. And another Twitch link I can't look at because it's broken. God damn it. That's it. That's 6 months of inspiration for me. That's not bad.